Hey my lovelies, it's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Wednesday's Facebook card reveals for you all. So, if you were drawn to card number 1, we're going into the energy of individuality. I really like this. And to me, what I see from this message is a real reminder of being authentic, being real, being yourself, because this is your best gift to the world. What's interesting with individuality, when I sort of do readings for people, this is a common theme that comes up where they sometimes feel like they can't be who they truly want to be and everything else. And you can always be yourself. You know, being yourself is the best gift that you can give to you and to the world around you. But what's interesting, and I think it stems a lot from conditioning systems, you know, you get it a lot obviously, like certainly going through school and everything else, where we're taught we have to conform to a certain way of the world, a certain set of belief systems, a certain set of ideas. You've got to do this, that and the other. And so sometimes to be individual isn't always celebrated. Sometimes it even is seen as a bit of a problem and a little bit of a hindrance. But this is a really important time to just tap into your authentic soul, to tap into your authentic self. I mean, you know, to give you an example in my personal world, for years when I was at school and college, I absolutely hated my voice. You know, it was a thing that often got me kind of ridiculed and kind of like got bullied for it and everything else. But now my voice is actually one of my greatest tools in my toolbox, because obviously I need to be able to use my voice to communicate, to do the work that I do. Spirit entrust me so much, they need the voice box to be able to pass on the messages and give the evidence and the validation. So without my voice, myself as a medium would be very detrimental. So, you know, something that I actually kind of hated for such a long time is actually one of the most powerful instruments within my toolkit, if you like, you know. So, and that's just one example. There's many sort of examples, you know. Individuality, it might sort of like take you into a space of image. So it might be how you personally look in terms of image, and everything else. And I'll tell you what, some people that are a little bit scruffy, a little bit rough around the edges, they're some of the most beautiful people I know. The ones that are sometimes really sort of pristine and sort of, you know, polished, can be the biggest arseholes. Not always, you know, there are some premium polished people that are beautiful as well, and there are some rough ragged people that are also a bit dodgy. So there's not like one size fits all, but I think it's just acceptance. What I really feel from this is just let's accept people. Let's just, you know, embrace everybody for who they are. It doesn't matter if they're covered in piercings, it doesn't matter if they're covered in tattoos, it doesn't matter if they've got wild hair. It's all just the vehicle. You know, the essence of the heart is, or the soul is the inner. You know, the vehicle is just the mode of transport. But individuality, I really feel it's about being brave enough to be yourself and be seen for you. And if you're taking yourself into a space where, you know, showing up as you is the only way forward, really celebrate that, really be at peace with that, because like I say, you're going to open up worlds that you never realized you had access to. I mean, once I kind of dropped the corporate world and sort of followed my own rhythm and did my own thing, so many amazing experiences have happened, and I have now got a beautiful community, a beautiful tribe of people, which is constantly growing, it's constantly evolving, of people that accept my individuality. I never had that at school, I never had that in younger years, and it's like taken me all this time into adulthood, nearly 40 years old, to finally recognize that I have that, it's there, and I can feel secure in that. And that's just me on a personal level, but I'm using that as an example. So you probably sort of see where this resonates for you in your own world, and be able to sort of take that and use it in the way that you need to. But be proud enough to be yourself. So don't fear sort of, should I put that post up because it might offend people? Should I put these particular pictures of me because I'm wearing some quite out there clothing or whatever? Whatever makes you up, just be you. Just own it, you know. I feel like the message with this is just own it. So I hope you can make sense of that if you've been drawn to card number 1. Now then, as we're moving into the energies of card number 2, we're going into hope. What I really love with this particular pictation of the card is that she's in a, I say she, I don't know why I said she, the energy is in a dark wood, because for me, the moon is like the torch in times of darkness, in times of uncertainty. So maybe on a more physical level, some of you guys at the moment, maybe you feel like you've been in a really dark space in your life, whether it's mental health, whether it's circumstances or situations going on around you, and maybe you just feel like at times you haven't been able to see the wood for the trees. And what I love with this moon energy coming in is she's that torch in times of darkness. The moon is feminine, you know, and she's bringing in that reminder that illumination is possible even in the darkest hour. So even if you feel like things are a little bit crap or a bit rough or falling apart, to me, there is always hope, because the moon's energy here is that reminder that illumination is possible, illumination can happen. And I love the fact that with the moon's energy, in times of darkness, she often lights the path for people. If you lose your sort of footing, if you lose your bearings with things, if you feel like all hope is lost, when the moon comes out and shines, it's that exposing, it's that revealing of something. So to me, this is really sort of saying, if you've been stuck in something that maybe has been physically or emotionally or mentally exhausting, and if it's really tested you to the limits perhaps, you're going to come out the other side. There is this light, there is this illumination, there's this new cycle about to come forward. Oh, sorry if you can hear my dog going crazy. I think there's an Amazon package at the door. Yes, oh sorry, he might go a bit mental, but like yeah, it's just this real reminder of not having to stay stuck in that. Like, you can come out the other side of something, so there's always opportunity for new magic, there's always a way forward. So it's just being brave enough to walk the path, to walk the journey, and to not give up. So the other thing I see with this card, maybe some of you are feeling a little bit like you're at the end of your tether and feeling like all hope is lost and that you're not sure you can keep moving forward. And it is that reminder, a couple more steps and you might be out the other side of something. So don't stay stuck in problems or situations. There is still hope, even if it doesn't always feel like it's immediately available for you guys. And finally, as we're moving into card number 3, we're going into the energies of success. Love this card, a really positive card when it shows up. So there's a congratulations, there's a celebration of some kind. Success shows up in all manner of ways. So it could be success with a new job, it could be success with a new house, maybe there's an exchange of contracts, maybe you're literally about to move into somewhere, or you know, signing off of important documentation. It could be success as in a workshop that you've just kind of done, maybe you've kind of been successful in some other sort of area where you've got a certification of some kind or a qualification of some kind, a recognition. So if you've been sort of putting your energy into something, 100% something great is going to show up, something great is going to be there for you. Some kind of success, some kind of good positive energy is coming into play. It could just be good news of something. If you've been working hard to sort of achieve something and it's felt a little bit like maybe like it's all lost and not really happening, maybe there's a gear shift here and maybe something is coming in to just give you that reminder or the essence of like, actually, wow, this has now happened, this has come good, and it's going to be really positive. So successes, they can be big or small. It might also just be encouraging you if you've been putting a lot of pressure or expectation or anxiety upon yourself. Maybe it's just celebrate the little successes, the little wins. But I do feel for a lot of us that have been drawn to this card, there are bigger successes to be recognized, to be had, to be sort of taken. So like I say, whatever they are, however they come into your world, celebrate them, recognize them, own them, be proud of them, because your energy alone has created that stuff. So very important to be recognized and to be appreciated. So I hope you can make sense of this week's cards. An interesting set of messages. I'm going to leave them with you. What do I need to let you know about? A couple of cheeky shouts, the main things. So just a reminder that this Saturday I'm fully booked. I'm over in Frome at Carpe Nocem doing a beautiful day of private readings for some amazing clients. And then we have a little bit of a private spooky seance afterwards. There's a group of about 10 of us, witchy lovelies, all going for some food, and then we're having a bit of a spooky night in the shop doing a cheeky private seance. So that's going to be really fun, that's going to be really interesting. So I'll keep you updated on what happens there. And then the big one, the following Saturday, I am going to be taking my tour down to Devon, and I am going to be returning for the second year running to Brixham Theatre, which I'm very excited about. Tickets are now moving, so that show is definitely going ahead. Thank you so much if you've been supporting that. If you're still thinking of coming along, then grab a ticket. If you know people that are in and around the Brixham area, it's not somewhere that I get to go to that often. So let people know that I'm in town, you know, encourage them to maybe buy a ticket and just let them know. Give them a bit of a nod or a little bit of a wink. And yeah, it'd be lovely if we could sort of sell that show out. We may not, but if we can, it would be really cool. But I'm looking forward. I'm glad we've now got an audience, so we've got something to work with. But Brixham Theatre, like I say, is going to be a great one, happening on Saturday the 25th. Come along, get involved. It's going to be magical. So I will leave it with you lovelies. Have a beautiful week, what's left of it. And I will catch up with everybody as and when. Take care. Bye for now.